get a lot of flack for this, but Polish people are insecure. What do I mean by that? They are starving for any foreign country or foreigners to talk well about their country because they've been seen as like second class in the UK, for example, or in Western Europe for so long. So anytime foreigner says Poland is good, all the YouTube audience flocks and like gives it a bunch of views and a bunch of likes, and yeah, Poland was mentioned. And this is something that I noticed, right? Like there's this chip on the shoulder of the country and the Polish people that I know where it comes from. They're very smart, incredibly hardworking, but they're always seen as kind of like Europe's little brother, you see? So that's why this insecurity comes from. That's why a lot of people are trying to take advantage of it by glazing up Poland. But as you say, I know a lot of people are just doing it for the views. Because I do like reaction content on my channel. I did a reaction to a lot of Polish music, and it makes sense for me because I'm a musician.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I see that. Yeah.
But I see other people who would make that content, and it's so boring. You watch it, and they're just like,
I know.
Oh my God, I love Poland, and it's like, get the F out of here. It's not
That's
genuine.
what I mean,
right? And a lot of people are taking advantage of this. Hey, both of us are taking advantage of it as well, right? But I always knew like, okay, we can ride this trend, but I want to make videos that are better than everybody else and provides a unique perspective. So I try to ride the trend by following those topics, but then I make it interesting because for the music react videos, I'm a musician, so I break down the music from a musical standpoint, and then I also try to explain, oh, this instrument here, this is why they did that. And then I thought about also doing like covers of Polish music in the future. That's something I want to explore. And then when it comes to speaking about the country, I have equally as many positive as negative videos on my channel. And something I found is that Polish people really respect when you can, it doesn't matter if you complain or say negative things about the country. If you can do it, articulate it in a way that's thought-provoking and smart and there's logic behind it, you get their respect. And I think that's why my channel has been able to stand out compared to all the other foreigners here.
No, I mean, because when I'm subscribed to your channel, obviously, so I do see your videos, but whenever I'm seeing one, I see the recommended ones, and it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
13 things to never do in Poland.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God. And then when I click on it, I'm just like, it's just, hey, get your bag. I'm a content creator. Yes. You guys do it, but please don't fake it, guys. That's why I appreciate and respect your work, because
Thank you.
You are very raw and honest, and you say the things as they are.
Yeah.
So back, we are here in Poland, so we're speaking about Poland. So what are the things that you actually notice as an American or Asian American that makes the Polish people so unique from your perspective?
There's a lot of things. I respect how hardworking they are. I respect their strong family values. I respect that they put their country first. I'm American, and I'm glad that Trump won, because now it seems like that people respect America again after right? And he's like America first, and I'm like, that's great. And Poland, they think the same. They're very protective of their culture. They have a very strong stance against refugees and all this illegal immigration, right? And they have a strong adherence to the rules. And I think also how they their social norms are very similar to Asians and East Asians, like just mind your own business, don't bother anybody, keep quiet in public, just respect your neighbor, be helpful. People are kind of cold here, but they're not mean. They're kind people. They just have a hard exterior, right? And as an Asian person, these are all traits that I'm very familiar with. So there's a lot of Asians here in Poland, and Asians are very well respected and appreciated here in this country, which I love. And out of all the countries in the world, Poland is one of the least corrupt countries as well. And it's
politically, you mean?
Yes, but also the system. For example, Ukraine is a very corrupt country, unfortunately. And I've heard, like in Serbia, they also don't trust the government. I have friends who have friends in government. They say that in other places you can buy your way to an appointment. You can buy a passport, money, you can buy anything. But here in Poland, no, you can't. You have to go by the rules and do it the way everybody else does it. And I think that's really awesome, and I think that the adherence to the rules reflects in the culture, you can see it walking around in the streets. You feel super safe here because people follow the rules, and people, and I also like that men are men here. For example, you can't hit a woman here. If you're in public and you hit a woman, the Polish guys will go and defend her. And that level of chivalry is really amazing. And I also like how the country really values long-term relationships. You can see, like, I have friends, men and women who date Polish men and women, and all of them are very happily in their relationships. And the Polish people usually come from two-parent households as well. So it's just like a nice, generally healthy family system here. So there's a lot of really good things to admire about this country. And the more you learn about it and their history and the language, the more you appreciate it too.
So would you say these are the things that made you stay in Poland? Because I'm just going to guess here, when you said I'm going to check out Poland, what was your thinking? It's like, okay, I can stay here for a while.
Yeah, well, I liked Krakow because, like, location-wise, it's very well located. It's like right in the middle of Europe. I like Budapest a lot. I visited Budapest. It's nice to visit, but not to live. And
but why?
What?
In Budapest, for example?
I think the government is not quite stable right now. And I think Poland's connection has a stronger connection with America than Hungary does. And I have a lot of friends here. So, and Poland is nice. A lot of people speak English. I don't know. It's just
a feeling. Yeah,
yeah, it's just a vibe. It's just a vibe.
I can't explain it either.
Yeah.
You know, and
right.
The problem is that Polish people, they don't
see it.
Accept this answer. Like, hey, I don't know why I'm here, which is, for me, is I'm a little bit spiritual. I just put it in the account of spirituality. Because I like to say that home is not a place, but it's a feeling.
It's a feeling, totally.
And when you feel home, you just stay. That's home.
Right. And to add on that as well, when I was in Colombia, I felt very limited in the kind of content that I could make because people go to Colombia mainly for the women and sexual tourism. Here in Poland, it's a lot different, and I feel like I can make the content I've always wanted to make here. I've always wanted to make music content. I just didn't find the right angle. So I started making the music reaction videos, and I'm like, and those are successful, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is amazing. Because I'm a professional pianist. I want to produce here in Poland, work with Polish artists, and one of my goals is to be like a guest judge for The Voice here in Poland. That would be really awesome. And like you said, the feeling, just how I am as a person and Polish values, I feel like just naturally line up. And the more that I make content and the more support that I get, the more at home, like you said, I feel here, right? I don't feel like I have to hide or have to like fake my personality or glaze up Poland for no reason. I just who I am, my personality, and Polish people seem to really appreciate it.
This show is brought to you by Meknes, a brand I created to celebrate Moroccan craftsmanship, heritage, and now argan oil. Did you know Morocco is the only place in the world where you will find pure premium argan oil, a true liquid gold that's been our little secret for centuries. I use it for everything, hair, skin, and beard. I love it, and I know you will too. Meknes has brought the finest argan oil straight from Morocco, crafted into a collection of cosmetics that work. No fillers, just the best nature has to offer. Check out meknes.com, use the code MEKNES15 and enjoy 15% off your purchase and experience Morocco's beauty secret, because great hair or skin or beard shouldn't be a secret anymore.